Hello, hello. Today is day 10 of the 21 days for cultivating a connection with your inner spirit. And the topic of today is, why aren't things working out the way I want them to? And it's interesting. This was a request, and I thought it's interesting because it applies to me. So this is, without question, I would say, been the most challenging 21 days I've done yet. Like, getting it done, getting the time done. Like, I've always done these as time allows because it's what makes it easy. And then I've had different electronic issues and is timing issues. And there's been so much stuff in my life that's just been hitting the fan since I started this, that it's like, whoa, like walking through molasses. And I thought about that. I go, it's interesting that this one's more on spirituality and learning to cultivate that. And I think for me personally, the thing that I have learned and continue to learn over the years is when things aren't working out the way I want them to, I can rail against it or I get frustrated. And I think, why is this so hard? Almost like, it feels like everything's against me, if that makes sense. And I could tell you so many things just in the last 2 years that I've been like, I feel like I'm walking through molasses on this thing. And the place I've come to with all of this now is when something's not changing, when something's not being removed from our life, or when something's not coming into our life, I don't believe we're tested. I don't personally ever believe we're tested, but I think it's like the soul and the soul curriculum are kicking in. And what if that thing that's staying in our life that we don't want, or what if that thing that we want that's not coming is the very thing that forces us to kind of turn to a higher power or upgrade our idea of a higher power? What's if that's the very reason this thing isn't going? I literally just got off the phone with someone who we're like, it's a man I've been doing some work with, and it's like we're in the trenches, in the war zone together, trying to navigate through something for months now that's been happening in a business setting that's like, what is going on here? And the navigating through that has just had so many challenges. And I'm so grateful to have this person to talk to, because we can laugh about stuff that's been pretty heavy, pretty serious, that's happened, and find the humor in this situation that's tested a number of us and tested our resilience and tested, let me say, our faith in humanity. And it's like, I thought, man, this is like that, they talk about diamonds and how they're formed. And it's that, this is that evolving process, is when things just aren't appearing to be going your way. And how do we go through that? Trust me, I can kick and scream and throw a temper tantrum. I can get super pissed off. I can get super sad, all those things. And I think through this most recent experience and then these other things that have come, I've really had to just allow myself as a human being to embrace the fullness of my emotions about things that have happened and things that seem unfair, things that I'm like, I just don't understand why this is happening. And it's been amazing to actually find a way to cultivate some peace about it and some sense of seeing it in a different way than that bully in the brain wants me to see it. And to see that I'm in the fire right now, I'm walking through fire right now, and in molasses, trying to get through a fire. And it's just like, and really seeing how it's changing me for the better. So I hope you found that helpful. And with that said, let's tap, karate chop. Even though I don't get it, why is this happening in my life? What's happening for me here? I don't understand. It should be easier in this. I choose to acknowledge my truth right now. Even though I don't get it, I don't understand why this is so hard. I don't understand why I'm not getting what I want, or why things aren't changing for me. I choose to acknowledge my truth right now. Even though this has been so challenging, I've been waiting so long for this to change, for things to get better. And here I sit, still in the muck of it. I choose to acknowledge this truth right now. Go to the eyebrow. I don't get it. Why is this so hard? Why isn't this working out for me? Why isn't this easier? I see people all around me appearing to get what they want, but not me. I feel like I'm walking through fire while I'm stuck in molasses, trudging along. And what if I can just honor this is where I'm at? And what if by taking that first step of honoring where this is at, what if that gives me the next step to possibly see how this could be changing me in ways I'm not aware of, changing me for the better, even if that feels impossible to believe right now. So I just want to honor that this has been really hard. And I've been filled with doubt and mistrust. But what if this is all meant to come up? Because in a sense, I'm burning this all off. What if it's all so in my face? Because I have to see it. And I have to find a way through this. And what if this thing that's felt like it's meant for my harm could actually be turned for my good? Not by me, but by a higher connection to my inner spirit that has the bird's eye view, that can see this all so differently. What if that could be possible? even if I don't believe it yet? What if God, Spirit, the universe, can turn what appears like a mishap to good? And in the interim, I am being changed from the inside out by dealing with this. I like that idea a lot, even if it doesn't feel true yet. That what appears to be meant for my harm or hasn't been good for me can actually be turned for my good as I learn how to surrender and let go to a higher power, even if just 1%. I'm just entertaining this idea right now. Just might feel better. And also that this is temporary. No matter how long it's been going on. And what if however long it's been going on, that's been changing me. Slowly but surely. From within. And what if the day is coming when I'll look back at all of this and it will make so much sense why I went through this and why I had to. And take a breath. All right, we'll see you back here tomorrow for day 11. Bye for now.